All right, give me some NFL stack music, shall we? Let's get this thing rocking and rolling here. Patrick Mahomes shows up on an injury report with his right wrist. Somebody just texted me already, or texted into the fan line and said, "Hey, what does Fred think of his Chiefs?"
I got to know. I don't want to skip past this headline. We haven't seen Mahomes on the injury report with a wrist injury.
Fine.
Has he ever had a wrist injury? On the injury report? He's had a bunch of lower leg stuff.
I was going to say he's had ankle stuff. I'm not worried about it. All I'm going to say is this.
No. I'm not saying as far as if he'll play. I'm just saying the fact that he's on the injury report.
Left or right?
Right wrist.
Right wrist. He'll be fine.
That doesn't worry you at all.
Zero concern.
I don't believe you.
Zero concern.
I don't believe you.
No, I'm. You know what worries me?
If Dak Prescott had a wrist injury, we would be like, and especially Mahomes, who has a chance to be the greatest football player of all time.
Yeah.
A wrist injury, if it ends up being bad, could be a huge deterrent.
Well, again, if I tell you what, if he comes out on Sunday and looks like dog, you know what?
I'm just saying right now, living in today.
I have zero concern.
I don't believe.
In fact,
I think it's honestly, I think he gets him a day off.
Well, look, I'll put it like this: I didn't even realize it until I just read your show rundown. So that tells you what my level of concern is.
I'm looking through your eyes.
Look right at me, okay? A fan cam.
Fred is nervous that Patrick Mahomes is hurt. He just doesn't want to admit it.
You know what bothers me? And I said this, I was talking to my dad about this earlier today. Because everybody, and again, this is the time of year where everybody's, oh my God, the Chiefs this, the Chiefs that. Hell, I had somebody on the post-game show with me and CA on Sunday. Fred, your Chiefs are 0-2. How do you feel about it?
0-2, Frederick.
Okay, let me ask you guys this. Name me any team in the NFL right now that if they lost their top two receivers, how would they look?
Injuries happen.
No, I get that, but no, answer the question.
Their top two receivers?
Name me a team.
The Eagles.
So you mean to tell me that if the Eagles lost Devontae Smith and AJ Brown,
yep, they'd still be 2-0.
They'd still be 2-0.
That's pretty much what they've been doing. They've been playing without them anyways.
Because you still have to account for them.
I know.
You still have to account for them. So I'm telling you right now. So tell me what team.
But I disagree. Are you saying that's the reason they're 0-2?
100%.
I disagree.
100%.
They are the worst running team in the NFL. All of their explosive runs have come from Patrick Mahomes.
I get that. I understand that.
Terrible. Patrick Mahomes is missing open receivers. Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice, would they be a better team with them? Of course. I don't think that needs to be belabored or talked about much.
How much different do the Cowboys look with George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb?
Having explosive receivers makes your team more explosive.
It changes the entire thing.
But the reason they're 0-2 is not just, if those players were healthy.
Oh, 100%. No, they'd be 2-0 if you had those two guys.
They can't run the ball, Fred. They cannot. Kareem Hunt and Isaiah Pacheco are terrible.
Because who are you worried about? 90-year-old Travis Kelce? Who are you worried about? Tyler Thornton?
Do you think they're the only team in the NFL that has a bad receiver room?
That has do I think they're the only team in the NFL right now down their top two wide receivers? Absolutely.
If you are naive if you think the only reason the Chiefs 100%. Are struggling are because of Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy. If you have no concern about the running game, no concern about the secondary.
Sucks. The running game's been bad.
As soon Xavier Worthy, limited with the shoulder, may play on Sunday. If he's inserted into the lineup, do you think all of a sudden the Chiefs' problems are fixed because Xavier Worthy's in the lineup?
It changes a lot. Do I not think that the team still has things they got to work on and get better at? Absolutely. I mean, you held Saquon Barkley to 100 yards, okay? Oh, by the way, is it So did
the Cowboys. The Cowboys held Saquon to under 100 yards. And do we think the Cowboys are something?
And by the way, if CeeDee Lamb doesn't drop passes, you might be talking about a win. That's my point.
I don't think the Eagles are playing at their highest level. The Eagles played low against the Cowboys and the Chiefs.
But one player made the difference. See, if CeeDee Lamb doesn't drop three balls, guess what? We're probably talking about a win on that Thursday night,
I'm talking about the Chiefs. I'm not talking about the Eagles or the Cowboys.
You're missing my point.
Okay,
is you can still be just an okay team, but if you got two guys, two difference makers, Rashee Rice is a difference maker.
We can go down the league and everybody's got two difference makers missing.
You're asking me about the Chiefs. I'm telling you, name me a team that's down in their top two wide.
You're limited to receiver. I can go down the team. They're missing their best corner. They're missing their best D lineman. They're missing their best edge. Maybe they're missing their quarterback. We can go down the league.
I understand that, but I'm telling you that
major injuries all over the place.
Why are you asking me?
I just want you to admit that the Chiefs are not playing well, and it's not just because of Rashee and whatever and Xavier Worthy.
But I'm telling you, they'd be 2-0 if they had those two guys. Is what I'm telling you.
I just disagree.
Okay, we're allowed to disagree.
I don't think they're playing good football right now.
I understand that, but guess what? They still again. If Travis Kelce doesn't drop a ball going into the end zone, it's a different story.
Agreed.
Okay, if you don't lose Xavier Worthy and change your entire game plan,
but also
3 plays into the first game of the year, which, oh, by the way, you had your entire offense built around him going into it, then you have to change on the fly. Now, again, does that not take away from the fact that Matt Nagy and Andy Reid did a piss-poor job of trying to, change on the fly? But it tells you this. Hollywood Brown, overrated. Mm-hmm. All right? Juju Smith-Schuster, washed.
Okay. Don't call him overrated because no one rated him. But is it fair to say, and I hate to be this guy, but, I mean, Xavier Worthy didn't get hurt in practice walking around. He got hurt by his own teammate running an incorrect route who's on the team. So he goes into the part of me saying the Chiefs are not playing at a high level. They're not playing good. Travis Kelce's the one that hurt him.
I never said they weren't, but I'm just telling you, when you have two guys like Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice.
Travis Kelce. You're saying like if you had Xavier Worthy.
I'm not saying it wasn't their own fault.
Well,
but
then that goes into the team not playing well.
I get it, man. But you asked me what I thought, and I'm telling you that if they had those two guys, they'd be 2-0.
It would fix
That's
the
what
secondary.
I'm telling you.
It would fix the secondary. It's getting torched.
I
love the Chiefs defense, and they're not playing good.
Everybody's playing their best two games 2 weeks into the season.
I didn't say. When did I say I count them all? The playoffs that they can't.
I didn't say that their offense
hasn't.
hasn't.
About right now, offense and defense does not look good.
Yeah,
I would say
it
the same about the
doesn't.
Eagles. I'm not saying the Chiefs are the only team.
Guess what?
I would say the exact same thing about the Eagles.
You're playing without your top two receivers, and you barely lost to two of the best teams in the NFL.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you. And you know what the problem is? Their offense sucks.
So does their defense.
And so do the Cowboys. And guess what? They're 1-1.
Now we're talking about the Cowboys.
I mean, look, when you are missing, and we've seen this for the last few years with the Chiefs, all right? Especially 2 weeks into the year.
We've seen this for the last couple of years with the Chiefs. They win one-score games. What was it? 17 one-score games. They're winning all these. And now we're just seeing time catching up to the Chiefs. And now we're seeing maybe this is more the team they are. They're not the explosive offense. Do you still think they're an explosive offense?
They're not. But you're also missing two impact guys that would be one or two wide. Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice are a 1A or 2A on any other team.
Xavier Worthy is not a 1A on every team.
No, Rashee Rice. I said Rashee. I said Rashee or Xavier Worthy is a 1 or 2.
I agree on Rashee Rice. Xavier Worthy
could be a 2 on half the teams in the NFL right now.
Yeah, it could be a 2. I thought you were saying they both could be 1s. That's my fault.
No. I'm talking about Rashee and Xavier Worthy.
Worthy would be a very good 2 on most teams. I think this team has come back to earth, and I think Patrick Mahomes is still the best player in football. Don't get it confused. I think Chris Jones is probably the best defensive lineman in football.
Yes.
I think Trent McDuffie's a top 5 corner in football.
Yes.
They're not putting it all together, and we can't just be like, they have Patrick Mahomes, so they're just going to figure it out, and who cares what they look like on offense or defense.
Yeah.
Rashee Rice is going to come back, and it'll be fixed. I'm watching their games, and they can't run the football. They have 10 explosive run plays. All have come from their quarterback.
I don't disagree with you that the running game isn't good. But guess what? You don't have to worry about anybody else. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, we thought Travis Kelce was going to still be a player at some point.
I mean, here's the problem. Here's the deal. You didn't go into this season with the expectation that 35-year-old Travis Kelce was going to have to be your number 1 wide receiver through 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. All right? And he's still, he gave you 4 for 61 last week. He gave you, I think, 4 for 55 and a touchdown the week before. All right? So, he's been serviceable as a tight end, but he's not look, it doesn't take Stevie Wonder to tell you that he's not the same guy that he was 2 years ago, but you know that. You knew that going in. But you went into this year thinking that he was going to be your 3 or your 4. Oh, by the way, Jaden Royals, who was a lot of people had as a sleeper pick draft-wise, all right, who slipped to the 4th round, all right, he hasn't been able to play yet this year either. So, again, I'm not saying that this team is great by any means, but offensively,
would you not put the 49ers? Would you not put the 49ers in a similar boat of not having a great wide receiver? I mean, Ricky Pearsall is the main guy over there, and he's not doing
Nobody
much.
in their right mind had Ricky Pearsall and Rashee Rice in the same category.
That's
what I'm saying.
I'm saying
we knew their wide receiver room sucked before the season started.
I'm saying Ricky Pearsall is probably somewhat equivalent to a mixture of Juju and who's the other Chiefs?
Hollywood Brown.
And Hollywood Brown.
Yeah.
So you're saying you can't get it done unless you have these elite guys right here.
Oh, and who'd they beat? Seattle and what was the other team they beat? Who'd they beat?
Those are decent teams.
Who'd they beat? Seattle and who else?
Oh, no, I got to look at their roster or their games. They played the
Saints, right? Yeah.
The Saints and the Seahawks.
Okay, so you played the Seahawks. All right. Okay, great. Tough.
No one is saying the 49ers are better than Chiefs. Maybe they could be. We can make that argument. Just whatever. I'm saying their wide receiver room.
You played 2 of the best teams in the NFL. You played the Eagles and the Chargers, who a lot of people are saying might be the best team in the NFL through 2 weeks.
Who? The Chargers?
The Chargers.
Nobody is saying that.
Oh, plenty of people have.
Number one, over the Bills and over the Packers?
Are as good as anybody in the NFL, yes. Several
and
folks
a lot
on
of people are
ESPN
saying that because they beat the Chiefs in week 1, not because it's what they've done.
And they looked pretty good doing it. And they looked pretty good taking care of a crappy Raider team.
I don't think the Eagles look very good. So, yes, they won the game. The Eagles game is weird to talk about because they won the Super Bowl. Or they're coming up winning the Super Bowl, but they didn't look good against Dallas. I'm talking about the Eagles. Yeah. They didn't look good against the Chiefs. The Chiefs-Eagles game, in theory, should be the best game of the year. It's a Super Bowl rematch. But both teams are not playing very good football. Both teams' secondaries aren't playing good. Like you said, Saquon hasn't rushed for over 100 yards. Now the Chiefs have a good run defense. Both quarterbacks aren't exactly bombing it down the field. Yeah. No receivers for their team are helping them out. I'm not saying it's all on Mahomes. I get what wide receiver room he is playing with. I am just saying this team, we have to maybe start looking at them in a different light. Maybe when Xavier Worthy and Rasheed Rice comes back, they are the explosive team.
Then you start looking at them in a different light.
Maybe.
You're also breaking in a rookie left tackle as well.
Okay, so we're like 5 other teams breaking in rookie O-line.
Okay, we're not talking about 5 other teams. You asked me about the Chiefs.
Why would you bring it up? You said you're breaking in a rookie left tackle. The Cowboys are breaking in a rookie right guard. Why did I bring it up? I don't know.
Because they have the same importance on a team?
No, but okay, the Patriots are breaking in a left tackle. The Chargers moved their guy to left tackle. The Bucs just lost theirs, and teams are doing it all around the NFL. The Chiefs are not isolated with problems.
Who said they were? I didn't say they were, but I'm just giving you facts.
You're bringing them up as if they mean something. They're starting a left tackle.
Because this team. Because what? The Cowboys didn't struggle last year with Tyler Guyton at left tackle. So suddenly we're degrading what a left tackle.
Putting the Chiefs and the Cowboys in the same round.
No, but I'm using it as an example. Like you're pretending like having a new left tackle doesn't mean anything.
I don't know. You sounded pretty hype about Josh Simmons, which all should be well. Now
but
he's still learning. He's still learning. Give the Chiefs some grace.
Sorry. I didn't know he was supposed to be Willie Roaf through 2 weeks.
I didn't say that, but before the season,
what are you saying?
Before you sounded a lot more confident. Now they've lost.
I still sound confident. I just told you they'd be 2-0 with two wide receivers.
Now that they lost, it's just a lot of excuses. Well, Xavier Worthy's hurt.
I've made no excuses. You just did. I just said Josh Simmons is starting in a left tackle.
So why'd you bring it up if it wasn't an excuse? You just said, well, they're breaking in a left tackle. That's not easy to do. Well, Rasheed Rice is hurt.
Who said it was an excuse? It's a fact.
Well, then what do you bring? What support does it do then if it's a fact? Josh Simmons is a new left tackle. He's a rookie.
You're saying that this Chiefs team is done. Everything's coming back down to them.
I never said that. I still never said that. I said we may have to look at them in a different light. I literally started
off this whole conversation by saying I'm not worried.
And I just don't believe you. I know you're worried deep down inside.
I'm really not.
I know you are.
Because last I checked, 15's still the quarterback.
Oh,
okay? I mean, what? Oh, God, what?
Where are you at? Okay. Patrick Mahomes right now, is he still the best quarterback?
Absolutely.
Right now.
100%. 1,000%. Yes.
Through the first 2 weeks, do you believe that?
Yes.
From what you saw on the field?
Absolutely. Even more so. Okay. I mean, you're not
going to delusional. Go to break. We're just delusional. We're delusional.
Call me whatever you want.
I still think Mahomes is the best quarterback. That's not just but playing right now this season, from what I've seen through 2 weeks, there's no way you can say he's had the best quarterback play through 2 weeks.
The best quarterback play? No.
Okay, that's what I just asked.
You asked me if he's the best quarterback right now. I said yes. You didn't say, is he playing the best right now?
Is he playing the best right now?
No, I don't.
Is he playing anywhere close to the best? Is he even in the middle?
No, he's right now. I would argue he's playing top 10. I would argue he's playing top 10.
What's the next segment?
Yeah, what is the next segment? What are we doing? Yeah, fair foul.
Get me out of here. Fair foul. Fred's existence of the Chiefs.
Fair foul. Well, don't ask me questions like that. I mean,
I'm gonna keep asking you questions.
If you don't like my answer, you know what? In the words of what was it? Jules Winfield and Vincent Vega. If my answer is frightening you, then maybe you should cease asking questions.
There's no frightening.
Okay?
I just want the truth.
No, and you're getting the truth. You know what?
I'm gonna get the truth out of him.
You
at the break.
Handle the truth.
At the break, I'm gonna
fair foul
coming
up next.